Hey y'all, this is Crystal from Crafty Sides, Wreaths, and more. Anyway, somebody's been asking how to crochet, and this is what I've been making. I've been making some baby quilts, and this is what you call double crochet. This one's almost finished. I got one more row, but I wanted to wait and show y'all how to do it before I got to the end. Okay, now to get started, you have to have your yarn, of course. You can pick any kind of yarn you want, any color, whatever you want to make. But I just wanted to show y'all how to do this. This is a size H, a 5.00 millimeter. There's all different kinds of sizes, but an H or G is what I find to work really good with this size yarn when you're doing baby quilts. So this is how we're going to get started. Okay, what you do is you start with a loop. You just pull it through, and you make sure that you leave a tail, because this tail you're going to weave in when you get done and hide it, but you have to leave your tail, and you want a pretty good length too. Okay, now this is your starting chain. Now the chains that you're fixing to make, it's all according to how long you want it to be. I'm not going to make this very long, but say for example this baby blanket that I was making, I did 125 stitches, 125, and I'm going to show you how to do a double crochet today. So a lot of it's in the wrist. See how I'm turning my wrist and my fingers, and I'm turning that hook. Can y'all see that hook? Can you see the hook, Jelena?
Yeah.
Okay, Jelena's helping me with camera today. Say hi, Jelena.
Hi.
Anyway, this is the hook, and you turn this hook with this hand, and a good idea is to put the long yarn that you're going to keep adding to it in between these two fingers, and hold this till you get started with this finger and this thumb. Now what I do is I take this hook and I curl. See how I'm turning that hook? I'm turning towards down, grabbing the yarn, and then see the knot here? If you'll take your hook and pull right down in that knot, it'll go through a lot easier. A lot of people struggle with getting their first chain because they can't get it through this. And if you're holding this real tight, it won't go through. And if you're holding it real loose, it's sloppy. So you kind of have to hold it snug but let it go through. But that's one chain. See how I'm turning this with my fingers, and you'll use your wrist. Grab a hold of it and bring the hook where it's right in that knot. It's the easiest way to do it. And pull it right through there, because you have a little leeway in there. Y'all see that? Pull it through. Now you don't want your chain to be too tight, because when you do, you get it too tight, when you come back through to do your double crochet, you won't be able to get through there. But you don't want it too loose either. So just kind of, you have to practice. Grab it, pull down through right in front of where it's caught there. Gives you a little leeway. Again, and see how I'm turning that? You grab it with the hook, turn it, and pull it right down through there. Grab it with the hook, turn your hook, and pull right down through there. And you want to try to make your stitches about the same size all the way through. I'm going to do a few more. Grab. So I'm using my fingers and my wrist, pulling through. Fingers, wrist, pull through, and I'm holding with this. This is keeping this tight towards it's pretty steady, and this is keeping this from being steady and being tight enough to where I can use it and it's not just flopping all over. Right down through there, grab, turn, down through there, grab, turn, down through there. I'm going to do a few more because I want to show y'all how to do some double crochet. Let me do it real quick, real fast. You have to get the hang of it. But see how you're holding this? That's pulling that. When you're holding this, that's pulling that open to where you can take the yarn and go right down through there. That's pulling this open. See how it's not loose where it's moving around? This is pulling it snug and tight to where it'll go right down through there really smooth like that. Okay, now this is how wide or how long that whatever you're making is going to be. That's how you judge that. And then you have it here, and it's in this one. These are what you call your chains. See these little loops here? There's one, there's two. It looks like a V. See the V? That's where you're going to put each one of your double crochets. Now for a double crochet, I'm going to hold it the same way again. Put my fingers here, and I'm going to hold it tight with these. Take my hook, grab it. Well, for a double crochet, you wrap around once. See how that's just wrapped around? It's not attached to the hook or anything. It's just wrapped around. Then you go through that first little loop there. See that little loop? Put it right in that hole there, right in that first loop. Come back up, grab the yarn again, but this time grab it to where it snags right underneath that hook. And see how I'm holding this? I'm holding that to where it's tight, and that'll pull right through there. And you have 3 loops on there. Now for a double crochet, you grab this, pull through 2 of your loops. Let me do that again. It's okay, that happens all the time. You will too when you're practicing. Okay, you have 2 loops left. Now, you loop it again. Hook your yarn, curl it around, where it's going to go right down in there through both of those. Now that is your first double crochet. That's how it looks. Now, that's your first loop. See how it's through there? Then look, right here's your second one. You can see it's right there. That's your second chain. That was where you'll put your next double crochet. Now here we go again. I'm going to try to go slow. Wrap around, go through your chain. Grab with your hook, pull down through, right through there, where the little knot and everything connects. It's got that little V shape in there. It gives you more space. Pull it through. 3 loops on your chain, on your hook. Okay. Grab your yarn, turn. See how I'm turning that? Turn. Go down through 2. You have to wiggle sometimes. Through 2 again. That's your double crochet. You go all the way down your chain. Then when you get to the end of the chain, you turn it over and you start the other side. Here we go again. Wrap over or under, whichever way you want to do it. See, that one's already gotten through. You can tell where your last double crochet was. See how that's pulled open? That's in there. This one's your next one. So wrap over. Pull it through there. Grab your yarn. Always hold to it this way though. So your yarn, what you've already done, and this is pretty tight, but not real tight. You want it to be able to move, but not flopping. Grab it. Pull down through there. There's your 3. Grab it. Slide off 2. Grab it. Slide off 2. There's your 3rd double crochet. And you go all the way down to the end. I'm going to kind of do a little bit faster now so we can get to the end so I can show y'all how to come back. But watch my wrist and watch my fingers. Now I'm not as fast as some, but this is something that I enjoy to do, especially in this kind of weather, y'all. I don't know where y'all are at or where you're from, but we've had ice, snow, freezing rain. Electric's been off for how long? 2 days? 2 days. Just come back on a while ago. So, y'all forgive us for not being on here. Okay. And we're going to start trying to do some of these lives. If there's anything y'all are interested in, y'all just let us know. I do want to teach. And I enjoy crafting. Just about all kinds. About anything that I've ever tried to do has been pretty good except for cross stitching. Now y'all, cross stitching is beautiful. But to me, it is so slow. Maybe it may just be me. I may be so slow at it. But that's just one thing it's not for me. It's beautiful. And when people do it and they get done with it, it's gorgeous. But, nah, not me. I like to see when I'm doing it gets done and see a thing when it takes forever. And it seems like cross stitching with it. I know it don't take forever, y'all. But to me, it's really, really slow. Okay, instead of going all the way to the end of this, I'm just going to stop right there and we'll pretend that's the end of the chain. See that? These are your double crochets. And if you want to count your stitches, see all these up here? These are what you could count. But I'm going to tell y'all. With me, and I can't see that good, this is what I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's how I see if I've got the right amount of stitches in each row. I don't try to count those. I count those. Okay, now to do the next row, you just flip this over, and you can see the double crochets. Now up here at the top, you can see where you pull those last 2 loops off. See this right in here? Jelena, can you see that real good?
Yeah.
See this right in here? Right in through there. You don't put down through here now. Some people do. And if you can't see that too good, you can do that. But this right here, it's tighter and it looks better. Go right in between where those 2 double that you last pulled off. Like when you're double crocheting. Okay, now we're going to do it this way. Alright, we're going to loop over again. And then right down there is your first one. Grab your yarn, pull through 3 hoops. 3 hoops. Pull through 2. Leave 2. Pull it again. Pull through 2. Sorry, I had to pull my yarn. Now, here would be your next one. Right in there. And then your next one and your next one. Okay, here we go again. Push it through. Loop it. Pull 2 off. Pull 2 off. There's 2 of your double crochets. Okay, try it again. Loop over. Always remember to loop over for a double crochet. Then pull your hook through. Then grab it with your hook. Pull it through there. And then pull 2 off. And that'll leave you 2. And pull 2 off. Now if you see that your stitch is getting real tight, you can stop and kind of pull it a little bit. Make it a little bit tighter. And then start again. Loop over. Put your hook through. Grab your yarn. Pull back through. 3 loops. Pull through 2. Pull through 2. And you just keep going that way, back and forth till you get the size that you want it. And then when you get to the end, you can take this, and I've got these big needles you can buy, and I forgot to bring it in here, y'all, so I can show it to you. But I'll try to next time. And you just weave it through and hide that. And I'm going to tell you a hint. If you'll weave it through this way, and then come back this way, and then that way again, it makes it a lot tighter, and it won't come out. And there you go, guys. And before we go, I want to show you a few things that I've been making. I've been making some baby quilts. Here's this one. I only like one more row left. And I'll have it finished. And it's pretty good sized. Okay. And these are some things that I've made in the past. Okay. It's a little heart boggin. It's got little hearts all the way around it. Isn't that cute? Go by pattern. And then we have little kids' booties. Little babies' booties. This is for like a little girl. And these are called fingerless gloves. If you're working at a job and you need to have your fingers free, look at there. That's how you wear it. And then we have these fingerless gloves too. These one are a different design. That's got a place for your thumb. And you can make them as long as you want, plumb down to your elbow or whatever. But these are really warm and they do work, and they don't bind your fingers like when you're trying to get things done. Got some little boggins. These just cover their ears. You can also make the strings on the ends to tie with. And then regular boggins. And then I need those. This is just a little teacup. This is just like a little teacup. I was just playing with this. And then these are Christmas things. Look how cute this is. It's like for a little bow. I use it to put candy and stuff in to sit out at Christmas time. You could actually use this all winter. Right now with all the snow, it would work. And you could also use this make this into a kid's boggin or a bigger size boggin. And then I also made this as a candy cane. I put candy in this at Christmas too. And there's lots of other things that I've made. But if y'all want to see more crochet stuff, y'all just let me know. Thank you for joining us at Crafty Sides, Wreaths, and More. Y'all come and join our page, Crafty Sides, Wreaths, and More. We also have a group, Crafty Sides, Wreaths, and More group. We appreciate y'all spending time with us. We love you guys.